Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
why. I don't know why I go Jennifer Coolidge every time we sit down to do a Eurovision video. I don't get it.
I don't get it. Can you imagine Jennifer Coolidge in Eurovision?
Welcome to the Eurovision Song Contest.
Our 12 points go to Azerbaijan.
No. Our 12 points go to San Marino. Our 12 points go to Luxembourg.
Luxembourg.
How fitting. But hello, Europe, Australia, and the world, and welcome to the CUP ESC, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in ESC from top to bottom, honey. And I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. Today I'm just drinking water because hydration is very important. But of course, if I was drinking it out of anything else, it would be in a cup mug, which I know Aneesa is using as well today. And you can get your cup mug and all of our other cup merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. And today we're looking at Luxembourg. And boy, am I excited to look at Luxembourg.
Yes. And I'm Aneesa Logan, also known as Sam Davey, also known as Sam de Monteverde. I like Eurovision. I also like K-pop. If you want to send me some K-pop recommendations, especially, feel free. Although there's a good chance I'll probably listen to it, but feel free to send me it.
That's my suggestion. Because I love her.
And in the words of Miss France Gall, I believe, l'amour n'est pas que dans les chansons, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Because I actually do love that song. It's a great
also
song.
In the words of a former Eurovision representing song from Luxembourg, Croire en nouveau monde qu'on a dans la tête. Because Lara Fabian, obviously, hello. But we are here. We are talking about Luxembourg. Eurovision. They are back. They are back after a 31-year hiatus. They said 1995. No, thank you. No, thank you. We're not doing the contest. Or no, 1994 was it? I don't remember. When was the last time they were in Eurovision?
I will search it up.
They said after 1990. They said 1994. We're done with this.
Truly,
we're done with this. They got 11 points in 1993, and they said no, thank you. No, thank you again. But Luxembourg is back. We're very excited. I mean, new and returning countries to Eurovision are always incredibly exciting, and we've got a national selection filled with 8 wonderful songs, 7 of which were not written by people from Luxembourg. Now, okay, we are aware of the controversies. We are aware of everything going on behind the Luxembourg Song Contest, opinions of certain people, whatever, this, that, and the third. We are here to talk about the songs. We are not here to judge the character of the people singing the songs. We are here to talk about the songs today, and that's what we are here to do, and that's what we are going to do.
Yes.
But please be aware, audience, that we are aware of all of the things happening around the Luxembourg Song Contest. So
yes,
we are not unaware. We are just choosing to specifically speak on the music.
Yes.
And if I'm specifically speaking on the music, I'm going to be honest, this is the strongest national selection we've had so far this year.
I'm also going to agree.
And I haven't listened to Ukraine yet. I will say, everyone's going gaga for Ukraine right now. Ukraine dropped today at the time we're recording this video. We're a little behind everything. We're getting all of our content together. Everyone and their mother and second cousin decided to drop all the content at the same time and say, here's all of our songs right now in this 1 week in January. So we're a little behind the pace, but we are catching up. We are getting through all the things. We've got Ireland this weekend. We will be doing Finland as soon as all the songs are out. We will be doing Latvia at a later time. If you know, you know. We will be doing, what are the other ones?
Lithuania.
We will be following the Lithuanian contest as it goes along. Germany is soon, Denmark is soon. So we're picking up our pace a little bit as quickly as we possibly can. But today we're here to talk about Luxembourg because that's fun. So before we do, make sure to subscribe if you have not already to the channel because we are going to be here all Eurovision season, giving you almost everything Eurovision Song Contest. And if you want to subscribe to our other two channels, for almost all things drag over at the CUP Pod and almost all things reality TV at the CUP TV. Also, if you want to support us in a monetary fashion, you could go leave a YouTube thanks on all of our main channel videos. We have that option. We don't have it here on this channel yet.
Fair.
Emphasis on yet. But if you do want to support us, all three channels are linked. It's the same people, same production, doing the same thing. So any monetary support that you give us is greatly appreciated. It goes right back into the podcast to make it better for you all. So we greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, we're going to dive into our 8 songs that we have today. And it's a good selection.
It is a really good selection.
It's a good selection. Like, I'm really not mad at this selection. I think it's solid. I think it's lovely. You know, there are like 4 or 5 different songs that I think could go, and I'd be happy with it.
Yeah.
And it's a strong bunch of songs.
Yeah, there's not a song in this selection that I don't like, or that I would not willingly turn off any of these songs.
I think I agree with you. I think I definitely agree with you in that regard. But we are going to go in alphabetical order, meaning that we are going to start with Angy and Rafa with the song Drop.
This is a banger.
This is a banger. It's really good. I'm like really not mad at this at all. Like, I think it's really fun.
This is fun. This feels very competitive as well. Like, it feels very, very in the Eurovision. Like, oh, we're here to come. Like, we're back with a bang, kind of thing. Very. Also, the production on this is very nicely done, especially, given the way they come in the choruses and having all the whole like boom. I love the big impacts on the chorus.
My shot. Like, it's so good. I think their voices blend so beautifully together, and yet also separately their voices are very, very strong.
They are
strong, distinct, but blend so beautifully together. The lyrics here are really good. It's very empowerment, and I'm always going to be here for that.
Yes. I love the build up, and we get a great climax actually, where we get one of them belting their ass off, and then it goes into quietness right after to end it off.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Like, the way it ends with just drop. I'm like, oh, this is good.
This is really good.
This is really, really good.
Yes, very well done.
Angy is actually a co-writer on the song, which I do love.
Yes.
I love that about this. This is a great song. Very thrilled. Very
best of luck.
Yes. Next up, we have Chaild. And I looked it up, and I heard the way that he said his name, and he said Chaild, and I said, okay, great.
Chaild. Okay.
We have Chaild with the song Hold On. Now, he has been very, very vocal about the contest so far. He said online that he actually submitted a different song and most of these artists submitted a different song. But he submitted a different song with another Luxembourgish artist. And they weren't selected as a duo, and only Chaild was selected.
Oh.
Because this song is actually co-written by the team that did Euphoria and Tattoo.
Okay.
So, and you can tell.
Yes.
It's very Melfest coded.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's not my favorite song. I think his vocal is very good.
Yes. But I think it feels a bit too like Melfest coded that it kind of takes away from the song. If you know what I mean? Like it's too like Melfestified or for lack of a better term. Like whatever production was going on, I felt like kind of takes away from his voice because he's got a great voice.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of his live vocal, not on this song specifically, but I've heard a lot of his live vocal, and his live vocal is good.
Yeah.
So it's
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. From what I got, like vocally, from what I was able to like gather, it gave me very like Post Malone meets Lucas Graham.
Sure. Yeah.
Like very like 7 years old. 7 years by Lucas Graham kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or there's another song that I'm trying to think of, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think unfortunately, I don't think it's the most competitive song, and that has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with the fact that they gave him a different song.
Yes.
So, yeah. It's still a good song.
It is.
I think it could be competitive. It's not my favorite, unfortunately. But next up is allegedly the only artist that was able to keep his song from what he submitted. This is Edsun with Finally Alive. I really enjoy this song.
I also really enjoy this song.
I really like this
song. It was the instrumentals for me.
Oh, it's this 70s funky groove. I'm like, yes!
Yes!
Oh, I love it so.
It's so giving like major like Soul Train realness, you know?
It's very nostalgic, but yet it still feels very modern.
Yes.
And that's what I really like about it. I'm like, if he can hit all of the falsetto in this song,
yes,
he's gonna do well.
Yeah. It gave me like a yassified version, if you will, or excuse me, like a funkified version of, and I'm hoping you remember this. I don't know if you would remember the song from last year, but in the German national selection, there was a song called Born to Be Different by Tron.
Oh, it's on my playlist.
Okay, so it kind of gave me that kind of vibe. I don't know why.
Okay. I see it. I believe it. I see it. You know what? I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this. And the fact that a lot of people don't like this is upsetting me because I really like this.
I could see why.
Yeah. Because it's also, a specific vibe.
It's a very niche and specific vibe, which is also like very right up my alley. I do feel like though that the song could use a bit more substance, especially in like the verses.
Totally. Yeah, I can agree with that. Let's move to Joel Marques with Believer. I love this.
I love this.
I love this song. It's like kind of jazzy. It's kind of like indie soul. It's very like...
I get very indie soul out of this. Yeah.
It's so good.
Joel can sing.
The tone.
The tone?
Is so good. I'm like, this is stupid. Like, it's kind of stupid.
I love when he sing the verses. Honestly, my favorite part was the verses. As well as there was like a random like ad lib he did where he's like belting at the top of his lungs, and I love that part too. I just feel like my one thing is there's a bit too much for my liking going on in the chorus that it kind of drowns his voice out.
That's fair.
But other than that, everything else about this song I love.
That's fair. I understand your concern.
Yes.
I don't share those concerns. Because I actually really thank you. I really like the pacing in the chorus, and I like how everything is like bigger and more bombastic. I think that really adds to the song. I can see where some people will be like, oh, it's a weird tempo change and it's not really like the best, but I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, totally fair.
Yeah. Next up, we have Krick. Her name is not, I think her name is like Christina or something. But she's Krick here. And the song is Drowning in the Rain.
Chills.
Oh, I gagged the first time I heard this song.
Oh, so did I.
Now, this also has a songwriting team that includes someone that we enjoy very much in the Eurovision national selection sphere. And that is a woman by the name of Elsa Solzvik, better known as Elsie Bay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Because this is so Elsie Bay coded, it's not even funny.
Wow.
If you don't know, Elsie Bay, who competed in Melody Grand Prix for Norway the last 2 years with Death of Us, and then
Love You in a Dream.
God. Love You in a Dream. Thank you. I was like, I listened to that song this morning on my show. This is a masterpiece.
This is an absolute masterpiece.
This is a masterpiece, and I'm going to be very frustrated if this doesn't do well in this selection.
Same.
Like, this is literally the only thing you can say about it is it's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see how it's staged. Just the drama in this song is so good.
And you know good and well she can sing it live because there's barely any production on that voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is just absolutely incredible. One of the best songs I've heard in a national selection, I think, ever. Honestly.
I think I'm there with you. I think I'll say that, yeah.
Like it's so Eurovision ready.
It feels very Eurovision ready. It feels very.
But again, a lot of these songs do. That's the thing too. Is like
I don't know. I feel like this song in particular just hits so hard in a competitive standpoint.
I agree with you. Let's move to Naomi Ayé. The song is Paumée sur terre, or Lost on Earth. This is our only song in the selection that is 100% in French. And let's take a listen. And this is also Eurovision ready.
This also feels very Eurovision ready as well.
So she is, I think, soon to be 16.
Oh.
She's young. My favorite part about everything leading up to this contest is, so on the social media, on the Twitter for Luxembourg in Eurovision, all of the artists did a promo video, and Naomi looks so beyond just like not wanting to be there. She's like, go stream my song, available now. I'm like, girl. But I love this song nonetheless. I know this is not a song that she wrote, and she's a singer-songwriter. I know this is not a song she wrote. I'm frustrated for you, girl. However, this song is beautiful.
This is a great song. Let me get my notes up real quick. I put that it gave like Junior Eurovision winner energy.
Well, that tracks.
I mean that in the best way possible, though.
I get that.
Let's see. Oh, so in the bridge, she goes. Usually, you in a song, you would especially in a ballad, you would expect like a build up, right? She goes the opposite, which I think is so cool. I think it's really cool.
It. It's so good. So good.
It's really good.
I love the way, like, and we just heard it in the chorus. The way the chorus is syncopated, like da na 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 na, da na 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 na, da na na na. Like, I love that. Yes, I'm a fan.
I'm a huge fan of this.
I am a huge fan of this. So, next up, insert our contractually obligated rock entry. No, I'm kidding. It seems like everyone's doing it this year, but this is One Last Time with Devil in the Details.
I mean, it's good.
It's good. It's really good.
It is really good.
The only issue I have with it, honestly, is that it's just too repetitive.
Fair.
There's not enough substance to it. I just want a little bit more something.
I get that. It gives me very like Smash Into Pieces.
Yes.
I
very much so got that vibe.
Also, when they sing the title, like specifically "Devil in the" feels weird to me.
Devil in the detail. It's like we're speeding through in the almost.
Yeah, but it feels like, because I can imagine like the pitches that would go there, that are supposed to go to those words. Mm-hmm. However, I don't feel like some of the times they rush through it so much that they miss the pitch on it that it almost sounds like they're kind of like speaking it.
Sure. I agree with that. I could definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Last up, Tali with Fighter.
I like this song.
I think it's a solid entry.
It's a solid entry.
I'm not, beyond her as a person, and yes, we're aware.
Yes, we are aware.
If you needed to know, we are aware. Beyond her as a person, I think the song is interesting. It's well written. Yes, we know about the writer too. Don't worry. All the fucking bullshit. I just don't find this song all that memorable. I'm gonna be honest. I remember like how well the English and French are mixed. I think that's a really nice touch to it. But like I don't find this song very memorable.
That's fair. I think to me it feels very up my alley as well, which is why I am able to remember it so well. It's the way she ends each chorus with those like fast parts in French. That's honestly my favorite part about it. Honestly, they've got a great lower register. I enjoy the falsetto. I love that it ends really slowly. I enjoy like all the ad-libbing. Yes, I'm aware, just to clarify that again, I'm well aware. But the song itself, I personally really like.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
That's that, because we only have 8. We only have 8 songs this time.
Yeah. She's small but mighty.
Yes. But this is now the point in our program where we must discuss points.
Points.
And today everyone will be receiving points because there's only 8 songs.
Yes.
So we're gonna start with our 3 points and go onward. Aneesa, do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll go.
Sure.
My 3 points, unfortunately. And it just kind of fell there. At this point, because this is such a strong selection, I feel like every song just fell the way they did.
Yeah.
So my 3 points will be going to Hold On.
Very fair. My 3 points for a similar reason. It's just the lack of memorability for me. It's gonna be Fighter.
Fair. My 4 points will be going to Devil in the Detail.
Okay. Fair. My 4 points are going to go to Hold On.
Okay.
So.
My 5 points, and I feel really bad about putting this lower on my list, but I don't feel like I can justify putting it higher. But despite all that, I still really do love this song.
Yeah.
It's going to be going to Edsun with Finally Alive.
Yeah. Well, our lists are similar enough. My 5 points go to Devil in the Detail.
Well, I love that.
Yep.
My 6 points, again, feel really bad about putting this where it is, but it's gonna be going to Drop.
We have like practically the same damn list except for one song. My 6 points go to Finally Alive.
Yeah. My 7 points will be going to Believer.
My 7 points go to Drop.
And this is where I pulled a Band-Aid.
Okay, good.
And say that my 8 points will be going to Fighter.
Okay. I was like, are we gonna have the same top 2 or top 3? I don't know. It's top 2. My 8 points, I'm very happy to give to Believer.
Yes.
Now, what order do we have these in? Ooh.
I feel like we have this in the same order. Like, there's no question. My 10 points will be going to Paumée sur terre.
My 10 points also go to Paumée sur terre.
Which then means both of our 12 points will be going to Miss Krick. I believe she's like a vocal teacher, no?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember
she's the vocal teacher or she's a nurse. I don't remember.
Or both.
Or both. It very well could be both.
It very well could be both. Can you imagine like a Cheryl Porter as a nurse as well?
Yes.
Because I remember searching up like her name or something and seeing like a vocal teacher channel.
Mm. She's a nurse.
Okay.
Yes. So, Christine Heights, also known as Krick. So,
from the House of Heights.
From the House of
That's how you do it in Toronto. No.
No. If you know that reference, go follow our drag channel. That's that on Luxembourg.
That is that on Luxembourg.
That's that. Their selection will be happening later in February. Much later in February.
Much later.
So we'll have about a month and a half or so until we find out who wins. But
yes,
that's that on that. Thank you for joining us for Luxembourg Song Contest Review. We will be back next time, same place, probably still just the two of us, to talk Eurovision of some capacity. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to our other 2 channels as well. Make sure to hit all the buttons. Follow us on our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You could also go follow Aneesa and I down in the description below. And you can go get your merch, including but not limited to the Cup mug down there as well. So with that being said, cheers.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.